The following trailer is rated H for honest.
From the series that takes the world's most horrifying pastime and turns it into a fun game for poorly supervised 12-year-olds, comes the return to World War II that everyone was waiting for. Only this time, there's loot boxes. Ah yes, just like my grandpa remembers it. Call of Duty World War II. Snap to attention for the most conventional Call of Duty in years, as the series returns from the mechs and lasers of its futuristic games to Call of Duty's bread and butter, hyper-patriotic action movies about actual historical conflicts, where accuracy and realism are set aside for a power fantasy where you single-handedly mow down half a battalion. In the closest thing we're ever gonna get to World War II Dynasty Warriors. Answer the call of duty as you're recruited to the front lines once again to play through yet another exclusively American take on World War II and suit up as Private Ronald Daniels, a simple country boy just trying to make it back to his best girl by taking up arms along his trusty squad of cliches like the good corporal, the battle-hardened asshole, the nerd, and the Jewish guy as you push your way from the beaches of Normandy to the banks of Rhine in a series of brutal battles that could claim any character at any time, as long as they don't have celebrity guest plot armor, in a single-player experience that feels like they dusted off the Band of Brothers DVDs and wrote the first World War II story that came into their heads. It's almost like the campaign isn't why people buy Call of Duty games. Grab that rifle once again as COD returns to a more traditional campaign experience, where you'll run through the battlefield frantically picking up health packs and random guns, fire bullet after bullet into waves of NPCs that barely use cover, and perform heroic actions like saving your friends, and not reflexively murdering surrendering enemies until you run into a cutscene or a gimmick sequence, like a tank battle, a dogfight, being a French woman, or fun times at an in-game concentration camp, in a gameplay experience that successfully turns the horrors of war into a casual shooter for everyone to enjoy, because no one honors the fallen quite like Call of Duty. Press F to pay respects. Paratroop into the heart of Call of Duty's signature multiplayer mode and witness new Call of Duty made old again as they strip out all the double jumps, wall runs, and super slides, dredge up the depths of the World War II catalog to find enough machine guns, and dish up the same old constantly getting shot in the back multiplayer you know and used to be tired of, in the hopes that absence makes the heart grow fonder, because aside from the new classes, modes, and perks, the social hub, which is basically a glorified loot box showroom, and an excuse to play old Activision games, it's basically Call of Duty 4 with a shiny new World War II skin on it. And honestly, you could do worse. Exhume the corpse of the mode they've beaten to undeath, Nazi zombies, with another star-studded cast of zombie killers, and a bunch of new systems to layer on top of an already convoluted mode, ensuring that you'll only play with friends, or spend time in spectator mode, studying the map like it's homework or something. I mean really, if this mode doesn't even have the Hoff anymore, what's the point? So lace up those army boots, and get ready to charge back into the good fight for another Call of Duty that delivers more or less exactly what you expected from it. Cause let's be honest, you either stopped caring about the series years ago, or you've already bought it and unlocked your sick weed leaf emblem. Starring Johnny American Boy, the Bear Jew, Commander Bullet Magnet, America's hardest ass, Private probably shouldn't have been drafted, the other guy who was also there, Colonel Exposition, Freedom Fighters, James Pond, and Wolfenstein, saving profit margin. You know, loot boxes are terrible and all, but seeing the garbage drops other people get is actually pretty entertaining. Haha, I hope you paid money for that. Comment below on what you want me to read in my epic voice. Circle right, left square, triangle up. A good day for a swell battle, you're up. Your codex has been updated with a new quest. Arise, Mega Ultra Chicken. Arise. Pizza is life.